What's going on YouTube? Sammy Slaughter here and welcome back to my channel. Today guys, we are going to review 1985's Guinea Pig, Flower and Flesh and Blood. Guys, this one is a real intense one, so get ready. Disclaimer, it is very, very graphic, so trigger warning. If you have a weak stomach, I don't suggest this movie or maybe even listening to the things I'm going to say in this video, so viewer discretion is advised. Stay tuned.
Warning. The following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Well, where do we begin with this one? It's really intense, guys. It's a 42-minute film. It's not that long at all. Surprisingly, it's really short, but it seems like it's longer than what it is just because of the graphic nature of this movie. So the movie starts with almost like a disclaimer kind of thing, like a found footage. It is a found footage film, but not like the kind of found footage where like the camera's shaky all over and stuff like that. Like, it's like an investigation type of thing, like the police found it, I guess, and it's a murder investigation. So you get that little thing in the beginning, and then it goes right into the movie, and it's a girl walking down the road with a car following her. She ends up running. The guy gets out of the car and like chloroforms her. You know, we all love movies with the good night-night rag, you know? That's what I call it, by the way. Anyways, so she wakes up and she's like tied to a bed or whatever, and she's like panicking, all this stuff. I mean, I would too. What the fuck? It kind of reminds me, guys, of Grotesque. I also did a review on that on my channel. It's another Japanese film, Grotesque, and it kind of ends up the same thing in the beginning where the guy kidnaps a couple, though, walking down the road, and they wake up strapped up. Like, I don't know why it goes like this, but it does. I don't know why a lot of films that are Japanese horror, like, they do that a lot, I noticed. But, I mean, I love Grotesque. It was good, but it just gave me, like, really grotesque vibes. Anyways, so after that, he injects her with, like, some sort of drug where she's not unconscious, but she just can't feel pain. There's not a lot of talking in this movie either. There's subtitles, obviously. And the way he talks, it's like he's talking a lot in like poems and riddles. I don't know. So anyways, she's conscious, but she can't feel pain. And he literally, the 42 minutes of this film, guys, is the most goriest thing I have ever seen. Dude. So he starts by like cutting off her hands by the wrist. Dude, I thought this was freaking real. It looks so real. It's crazy. Like, you can see, like, the tendons and, like, the bone. It's super intense. I was just like, what the hell?
What? What the fuck?
Okay, so he goes from cutting these off to her arm from the shoulder up, both of them, right? She's still, like, awake and stuff like this, right? So then he cuts her legs off and then literally takes her, like, her innards out. Sorry, guys, I'm trying not to be too graphic here. You know, I don't want YouTube to yell at me. So, yeah, he, like, pulls them out. But it looks so real, dude. Like, it's, like, all jelly-like, and, like, he, like, pulls them up and holds them up, and, dude, it's insane. Literally insane. I was just like, the entire movie, I was just in shock because I was like, whoa, this looks so real. So then after that, he like decapitates her, then proceeds to like take her eye out and like play with it in his mouth. And it's just like, dude, I mean, didn't your mom teach you not to play with your food? Are you gonna eat it or not?
Oh, Randy. Don't play with your food, eat it.
He didn't. Not that they showed anyways, but I mean, I guess we can assume he ate it. We're just going to assume he ate it. So after that, He's smoking a cigarette on a bed, you know, looks like he's reflecting his life choices. And then he says, "Do you want to see my collection?" And he pulls back a curtain, and it's just a bunch of severed body parts, decaying bodies, like maggots, like real maggots, like you could tell they're real. And then he has like this arm out of a pottery, like a plant, but it's an arm like this. So weird. It was so strange. And then after that, basically, it cuts to another woman walking down the road, and it just stops there, which, again, super grotesque vibes for me, because at the end of Grotesque, the same thing happened where there was another couple walking down the road, and you knew it was going to happen again. So, yeah, that's the film, guys. It's not a lot to really discuss about it, because that is literally the whole film. It's only 42 minutes long, like I said. Yeah, really gory, guys. Really, really gory. I know it got investigated by the police because I guess Charlie Sheen reported it. And Charlie Sheen just had to open his big mouth, right? I'm just kidding. I'm really sure the guy was concerned. Because, guys, when I tell you this looks really real, it looks really real. Like, if you didn't know it was just a movie and it was fake, you wouldn't think it was a movie. Like, dead serious, it looks that real. It's really crazy. I cannot stress that enough. So, yeah, guys, if you have a weak stomach or if you can't handle a lot of gore, I would suggest not watching that one. You might throw up from that one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's really graphic. But, yeah, guys, that is the review. Like I said, there's not too much to say about it because it is a very short film, and that is literally the entire film. Just watching her get dismembered. Also, what I thought was really different about this movie, which I really appreciated about it, is normally in any kind of movie like this, any kind of snuff, slasher, whatever, the victim is always screaming and begging. You know what I'm talking about? She was completely silent through this whole movie after she was given the injection. So it was really interesting to see someone be like cut up in pieces but still be awake and not screaming, if that makes sense. It was so different, and I like that concept that they did. It was really cool. And there's just like classical music playing, and like it's almost like the atmosphere of that movie is so calming but disturbing. It's weird. I can't explain it unless you guys see it. But yeah, guys, I will hope to see you guys next time. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, guys, I watch all the fucked up horror movies, so you guys don't have to. And stay spooky.